How you doing, guys? It's me, it's Detector Matt, and we're back out on my land. I've just been given some more brilliant permissions just to the field to the side of me. We're going to go and have a little go in now. I've got a 4MX now, which I'm really pleased with, a C-Scope 4MX. And I'm getting lots of new permissions, and it really looks like we're going to have some great land and hopefully get some really great detections for you guys. So, let's get on with it.
Down the rivers of your mind, the troubles and the strife. See you sailing every time you can.
So here's what I was just finding in that time lapse. It's just a tiny little bit of a rivet. Now I'm very keen on this bit up here where I am at the top of my field, because this is where I found my lovely Roman coin. So, and that there is a bridleway I won't show you just off there that runs through, which was called the Pilgrim's Way. And that, through there, is where everyone came to make their way to Canterbury Cathedral on their pilgrimages. So there are a lot of coins here, there's a lot of Roman history here, and the field you can see beyond there has got some really very interesting history that goes back thousands and thousands of years. So I'll explain more about that later in later videos, I think. But for now, I'm going to move into there and we're going to get onto some new land I haven't been on before. Okay, so off we go. I've literally just walked into the field. Little bit clippy, but let's dig it and see what it is. Right. It's in my hand. I don't think it's very big. Let's find out. Little piece of lead. There she is. It's bloody really old. Really old, and sort of looks like it's been worked a little bit, but lovely tone. These 2D heads on these C-Scope machines are really really something else. I've had to invest in wellies and stuff now to get away. They're so sensitive to the metal in your shoes and stuff and the little rings. I've had to start investing in some proper gear now. So I've got some wellies, which seems to be paying off, because I'm getting lovely little bits of lead like that and coins and stuff. But it's a good start. It's a good start. Let's move on. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! I think that's a coin. Let's have a little look. Feels like a coin. I could be wrong. I think it might be a button. Oh, I got excited then. Right, I'm going to give it a quick clean up. Hold on. Yeah, looks like some sort of button. But if you can see, there's just a little bump there on the back. But it's really very, very old. Hard to tell what that is. But it's round and coin-like and has a beautiful tone. And was a good 4 or 5 inches down as well. And it's got a lot of age there, so I think that speaks volumes to the sort of things we're going to find up here today, hopefully. Let's go for it. Straight back in there. Sounded lovely. It's always going to ping on that, isn't it? Look. Put a fired round. Obviously, farm field, lots of hunting, got rabbits, lots of hunting gone on over the years here, lots of military stuff as well. That is a good size round. It's not your usual little pot shotgun, is it? I don't know what that is actually. Still, ping ping, sounds good. More hunting. Nah. Badgers, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Badgers, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Chouet de la Horsio. Now, I don't know if you can see behind me, but there's some quite open woodland here. Now this woodland here belongs to my farm up to a point, which I've got access to, but it's been here, when you look back through the all of the records for this area, this has been a woodland for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, and people have obviously passed through it. I'm quite tempted, because I never have. I might go in there and have a little detect around in the woodland floor, and just as a new experience, and see if we can find anything. Can't beat straying from the path on Halloween and disappearing off into the woods. Luckily I know where I am, I've left some breadcrumbs. Yeah, it's fairly open. Straight away we've hit a couple of shotty shells, obviously because people stand in here, because there's 2 or 3 shoots around here. So say stand and shoot on the wood's edge. So if I can dodge a few of those, and to be honest with you, this 4MX is pretty good. It does grunt for them a little, so you can sort of discriminate them out. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Really good machine. Right, let's. There's a lot of cracky branches as well in here. It's all a bit creepy. Nice. The other problem is, obviously, the joys of woodland digging. Roots. Nasty, nasty roots. I think I'll go back to the field. Now, the edge of this field here, where we're back out of the woods now, is an ancient bridleway. I mean ancient. And for probably a couple of thousand years, people have travelled through this valley on their pilgrimage. So I think this edge could be worth a dig. Tiny ring, perhaps for an otter. Perhaps an otter's wedding ring. Sounded good though. Well, it's a bit of mid-tone. Didn't really grunt, but I thought I'd dig it because it just sounded like a really faint, small coin. So, but you know, could have been. It's the right shape. It could have been a coin. Time that right. A little bit of a half-time sandwich, I think, and there's a bit of a shower on, so little snacky time. I think it's time to have a bit of lunch. Well, that's the sandwiches done. A nice bit of libation. We're going to crack on. I've got a whole section of this field that I've never really done, which I'm going to do. And I've got another bit up there. It's a little bit overgrown, but I still think there's going to be plenty to be found in there. So, yes, crack on with it. It's not a metal detecting find, but look at that. Look at that. That looks like a calcified tooth. Look at that. And it doesn't look like flint. Look inside. Can you see that? It's not flinty. That is insane. Could that be? Look at it. It's like a tusk. Wow. It doesn't have to be metal. When you're staring at the floor walking around, you find all kinds of strange things. Oh, I love that. That totally looks like a tooth. Could be an old boar tooth. Wow. That's got to be 7 inches down. Tiny little button. Beautiful little thing. Very old, I reckon. Looks old, but if you listen, hold on. It sort of doubles. I wasn't sure, but I thought we'd give it a little dig anyway, and that is, yeah, I'm impressed with that. Nice one. You get home from a day out detecting, and you got these 2 nutters, Megs, hey books, to welcome you home. Brilliant stuff. Right, I thought I'd show you a couple of things I found on my travels. Obviously, before I had the 2MX, which was not as discerning, shall we say, as my current 4MX. So, alright, aluminium, fair enough. We've got these lovely World War II mortar flutes, or the flares from the end, which are cool. Myself and my good friend Chris at Addictedtobleeps, who you may have seen me in some of his videos, which is why I'm now doing my own videos. So, yeah, he's encouraged me to start doing my own content, and I'm really enjoying it. So, we've had a bit of success here. Obviously, Chris has had his 6MX, and we've been out playing with a Gold Max and some other things. But if you check out the link below to his channel, you'll see he's had a lot of fun, and there's a lot of content there for you guys to go through. But yeah, there's a lot of militaria here. We've got a lot of MOD ground around here, so there's been a lot of training. The field I was just in is where they probably fired these from, and our friend Marcus had cap badges and stuff from, and lots of military buttons and stuff up there. So we are in the right place. We're definitely in the right place. There's a lot of history goes back to Roman and through to modern day, obviously. There's a lot of good things here, and I'm sure that we're going to find them together. Look, there's a Faversham Brewery bottle there that I found as well. That's pretty awesome. Cool. Well, I've had a brilliant day. I've been out for about 5 hours. It's really gone quickly. Still getting used to the 4MX. There are a lot of things I like about it. A lot of things, well, there's some things I'm still working out about the lower tones and the mid tones, working out what's what. But I'm still pleased with it. It's a nice machine to use, and I'm blessed with having all of this land so close to my house. So hopefully we're going to crack on and find loads of really cool stuff, man. Thanks for watching. See you soon.